Hi, honeys. Welcome to Books and Hauls with Michelle and Zelda. I don't know if she's going to come back or not. She's sitting down here on her little... This is a cat tree that has a couple different layers to it. She's on one of the lower layers, but she still wants attention. So, if you see me petting something that you can't see, it's just Zelda. In today's video, I am going to go over what I think, it's just my opinion, nobody's paying me or anything like that, but what I think are the Dollar Tree must-haves. Betty Crocker has these. This is my favorite size. It's the, what does it say on here? Is it 98 fluid ounces? 12 inches is the size. And this one you can put on the top rack of your dishwasher. You can put it in your freezer. Obviously, you can put it in the fridge. But I love this size. I love being able to stack things up. These last forever. They're absolutely wonderful. For $1 each. You cannot beat that anywhere else. Right, little girl? Can you hear the purring? From where I'm at, it's really loud. Brillo Basics. I love these. I have stainless steel pots and pans, and I use this constantly to get them nice and clean. And for me personally, this is my favorite brand. And I've seen it at the grocery store, but it's usually $3 or $4 for this size box. So I definitely feel like I'm really getting my money's worth when I get it at the Dollar Tree. These are also, it says made in the USA in Walled Lake, Michigan. And they also have Good Housekeeping's seal of approval. Hey, pretty girl. Reynolds Wrap pre-cut foil sheets. These are a lifesaver, especially for us. It's just Brad and I here at the house. We don't have any kids or anything, and it's nice to be able to just cook things in this and not have to do as many dishes. It's also great to be able to wrap leftovers, to wrap this around leftovers. How do you say that? You know what I mean, right? You get 25 foil sheets for $1, and these are 14 by 10, and I just love them. I think they're the best. They're the perfect size. There's another brand that they have at the Dollar Tree. To me, those are too big. This is perfect. And they're Reynolds Wrap, so they last really well. I just take some watered down vinegar and rub them to clean them. And so I usually end up using each foil sheet multiple times, which is nice as well. Good Sense drawstring garbage bags. These are the kitchen sized ones. If you get the lavender scent, you get 10 bags instead of 8. And these are made in the US. They've got the drawstring at the top. And we really like these. These work just as well as any of the other name brand ones that you find at the grocery store, but they're 10 for $1. When you figure out how much that is per bag, I've tried other brands that are similarly priced per bag, and they just aren't made good like this is. The ones that are like that are cheaply made. They fall apart. You can barely get to the dumpster without them falling apart. These ones last. They are Brad approved. He takes out the trash and he says that he likes these a lot. So these are also made in the USA. Just to let you know, I don't really think it matters a whole lot where things are made, but it's nice to know when things are made in the US, because why not try to support local companies, right? Another thing, and I've been using these for years, these Scrub Buddies. It's a 10-pack of scouring pads. I cut them in half. So for me, it's a 20-pack. This will last me probably a year. I just use them until they start falling apart, and then I toss them, and they work so well. Hi. What are you doing? Another thing I love from the Dollar Tree are this tool bench brand. They make these Carabiners, and these are very nice and strong. I know sometimes in the past, years ago, I would find that Carabiners from the Dollar Tree weren't very strong and they weren't worth the money. But the ones that they have now are. And these are the medium sized. I think they also have large and small. I wanted to leave one in the package for you, but I needed to use the other one. But it's nice too because they also come with a key ring on them. And you can use these for so many things. You can use them for your keys, obviously. What we like to do on our keys, we share a car and we like to just have one set of keys that we both use. If one of us is driving and the other one wants to get out and go get the mail, we have a P.O. box and we have a mailbox. We just take the keys off with the carabiner and go get the mail, and that way we don't have to turn off the car. Especially here in the desert, it gets a little too hot to not have the AC on in the summer. So that's really nice for that. I use these to attach different things to my purse. Like I've got, if I'm traveling, which I guess I wouldn't be any time. Well, maybe soon. I don't know. I guess it depends on how things go. But if I end up traveling soon, I would attach this to my backpack and put I've got this little ID tag thing that I can put like a credit card and my ID in, and it's just nice and handy to be able to show my ID when I'm checking in to get on a plane, or pull out my card to pay when I'm at the store or whatever. I don't usually keep them out in the open like that, but at the airport I do. Also, on my purse that I have now, I've got some hand sanitizer hanging from one of these, and I've also got one of those little, I'll put a picture up here, but one of those brass things that you use to open doors with and turn faucets on and off and that kind of thing. I've got one of those on these. I've seen people use the little hair elastics on these. There's just so many different things you can use these for. So I definitely recommend having these. These Betty Crocker scissors. These are, it says hand wash recommended, towel dry, but I've been throwing these in the dishwasher for years. I've got multiple pairs that are in my kitchen. When they get old, I plan on throwing them away, but so far they haven't gotten old. I've had one of the pairs for I think 3 years, and I wanted to buy a nice new looking one to show you, but yeah, these things last forever. And it's nice having this up here too. You can open really hard to open things with it. Like you can open the top of like a beer bottle or that kind of thing with these. So it's nice. But you don't have to worry about beating things up. I use these on food. I use them on, and then of course I'll throw them in the dishwasher, but on the top rack. I use them just to open different things, all kinds of stuff. Instead of like, if I need to cut up meat, I use these. I don't usually cut up the meat unless it's like a whole turkey or a whole chicken or something. But also on the back, at least on this one, it's got peanut butter cookie candy bars recipe on there. So that's nice. But I love these. Another thing that I love are the regular scissors for arts and crafts and just around the house. I use these a lot with if I'm going to mail something out or when things arrive and I need to open a box. But I find these work just as well as the scissors that you get at Staples or something, except they're $1 instead of $7. Also, they have these 2 packs of bubble mailers. I use these whenever I sell, if I sell a book on eBay to somebody, or if I sell clothing on Poshmark or that kind of thing, I will wrap things up in tissue and then put them in these and send them out. But 2 for $1, you really can't beat that price. If you sell a lot of things or if you ship a lot of things, you can go on Amazon and get like 100 of these for $15, which I think ends up being a better deal. But if you don't do a whole lot of shipping, this is a really good price. These glasses, sorry if there's some soap residue on here, but these are the glasses that Brad and I have in our kitchen, and we love them. We've got 8 of them, and then I think we have 4 more in storage in case any of them break, because we love them that much. We want to have them forever. They've got this, it's like a rounded square shape to them, and then they've got these little divots in where the fingers go when you hold it. So if you have ice in your glass, you don't have to worry about the sweat making it fall off. It's nice and easy to just grip the glass this way. And I love how pretty the design is on here. You know what it reminds me of? Do you remember in the 80s at like Pizza Hut? I think it was Pizza Hut. They had those red plastic cups which take me right back to childhood. I love them. This looks like that, but it's glass and it's clear instead of red. But I just love these. These are so wonderful. They're really made nice. I still have some wax in here, but these wax melts that they sell there, these work wonderful, and they're only $1. I've seen these anywhere from $4 to $12 at other stores, and these are made just as well. I think this one's beautiful. I've got 3 or 4 of them around the apartment, and I just think they're the best thing in the world. Maybe not the best thing in the world, but they are divine. If you've never used these before, what I do is I take wax melts. They look like this. You take one out, you put it in here in the top, and then you put a little tea light candle down in the bottom, and it melts, and it smells wonderful. But the nice thing about these is, so I have asthma. Usually the wick will upset my asthma with all the dark sooty stuff that goes around. You don't have to deal with a wick with these, except for the one in the tea light, but those don't seem to bother me as much. And these ones that I get are soy blend. Okay, I've got a few cleaning items here. I love this Lime Away toilet bowl cleaner. It's absolutely wonderful. And for $1, you cannot beat it. $1 for 16 fluid ounces. I've seen this at the grocery store and, you know, Walmart and Target, and it's usually way more expensive. Awesome floor cleaner in lavender. I love this stuff. I don't think it really smells like lavender. It just smells clean to me. But I put this in a spray bottle and I dilute it. And that's what I do when I'm cleaning my floors, is I just spray it all over the place and mop it up. And it's absolutely wonderful. Another product that I really recommend is LA's Totally Awesome Window Clean. Now, the only one I recommend, though, is the vinegar formula. But this stuff works really well. When you go to check out at the Dollar Tree, be sure to look around, because they have these lighters that are honestly my favorite lighters I've ever used. They have Crocs brand, and then they have Neon brand. They both work wonderful. The Neon is like a typical lighter, and the Crocs one is kind of, you hear that's like butane, or I don't know what that sound is, but a little bit different. Now I think this one is refillable and this one is not, but they work so good on candles. I'm always scared to get in with candles, and the longer ones seem too long and they don't seem to last very well, but these ones are really nice. Also, if you want your car to smell amazing, my mom turned me onto this. These Cool Scents Cherry Air Fresheners. I love these. I put them behind the driver's seat on the floor, and I can smell this wonderful cherry scent for a couple months. They last forever. For $1. I told Zelda I would tell you about this. She really likes their catnip. Huh. It's Cat's Meowie. Premium grade, all natural catnip. There's one food item that is just out of this world, and I don't think you can get this anywhere else. The Fudge Mint cookies. These taste just like the Girl Scout cookies, but you can get them all year round for $1. And I keep these in my freezer, and they're so good. They have a pack in the Dollar Tree that is a mirror with, I don't know what this is, a tongue scraper, and then these little plaque scrapers, and then there's also a toothbrush. I love this set. I use it all the time. The toothbrush is long gone. I used that to clean some tile, and it got all tore up, which that's what happens when you clean tile with a toothbrush. But for me, this is worth probably $10 for this set. I just think it works really well. I love it, and you really can't beat that price. My favorite exfoliant is the Foaming Acne Face Scrub from the Dollar Tree, of all places. It smells very kind of like lemon and orange mixed together. Like it's got a very citrusy scent, It does have silicic acid in it, which according to dermatologists, that is what you want to kill acne or to prevent acne. What I do is I use this once a week in the shower. I put it on, I wash my hair, then I gently rub after I wash my hair, just so it can kind of sit for a little bit, let the silicic acid soak in a little bit. Then I very gently massage it into my skin and rinse it off. According to my esthetician that does my facials, it's really good to use this because it keeps me from getting so many blackheads, which I used to get a lot, and it really isn't that bad now that I've been using this. It's got kind of the same feel that Aveeno's face wash with the scrub in it. It's just like that to me, except this is $1 and that's, I think, $9. Let me see if I... Here's the consistency of it. And it's got, what you're seeing in there to exfoliate is ground up walnut shells, which is fine. You just want to be super light on the rubbing with it. You don't want to scratch up your, if you get real rough with it, you can scratch up your skin. You don't want to do that. Dermacell, which I just love Dermacell. They have a daytime and a nighttime cream. I have both of them and I use them both regularly and I think they're wonderful. They're very much like CeraVe. No bells and whistles. It's just going to moisturize your skin, but it's really nice. Speaking of Dermacell, if you've been watching this page for a while, you knew I was going to bring this one up. This stuff is my favorite. It's day or night. It's dry skin treatment. I use this on my arms, legs, feet, and hands before I go to bed at night, and it is the bee's knees. Also, this is a little beat up because it's been living in my shower for 6 months or more, but this is a scalp massager. What I do, I wash my hair, and then I put, not lotion, I put conditioner in my hair. Then when I'm ready to rinse the conditioner out, the way I rinse it out is I brush this through my scalp and my hair. Not only does it detangle my hair, which is a lot easier after I get out of the shower, but it just stimulates the scalp so much. I feel like I don't get as much dry scalp or dandruff, whatever you want to call it, as I used to. And it feels really good. And I've seen these at other stores, but they're a lot more than $1. So you might as well just get them at the Dollar Tree. Another item that they have, and I know you can get these other places for more money, but this Jade roller, I love this. Does it do anything? Is it anti-aging? I don't know. I think from what I've read, the movement of it on your skin, it does help kind of cleanse the lymph nodes. I think that's what it does. You want to move it outwards on your face, outwards on your neck, or up here, and then downwards on your neck so that it's kind of going towards your heart. But I really love this. Even if it doesn't make a difference, I love the way it feels. It's nice and cool, and it just is a nice massage for my face and neck. Then we have Skin Nutritions. There's 2 products of theirs that I really love. The Age Defy Dark Circle and Puffiness Serum. And this has that metal roller on it, and you just roll it on your skin, under your eyes. I actually roll it onto my finger and put it up here too. But I like to use this before I go to bed at night. And I've tried other products like this that are $30, even $40 each, and they work the same as this. So why would I spend that much? I can just get it for $1. Also, they have this, if you're on the retinol bandwagon, you might want to give this a try. It's double strength retinol night repair cream. And I find this works just as well as the expensive retinol. Does it make you actually look younger? I don't know. I feel like it makes my skin a little bit plumper. So maybe it smooths out the wrinkles because my skin feels plump. But I don't think that plumpness is long lasting. I definitely recommend, if you want to use this, what I would do is put it on my skin at night before, maybe, well, especially for me, if I'm going to be filming on YouTube or taking pictures or something, this is what I might use the night before, just to kind of make my skin have that extra little roomph, room. I don't know, the extra voomp. I don't know what you say, oomph, that extra oomph. My husband swears by this. This is the Arm & Hammer Essentials Ultra Replenishing Body Wash with soothing baking soda, dye-free, paraben-free, vegan. And the scent is Clearwater. I like the way it smells. I think it's got a very sexy, masculine scent to it. But he swears by this stuff. He thinks that this is the best body wash ever. The Salon Selectives Instant Repair Leave-In Treatment. You guys, this stuff is so good. I feel like it's just as good as a high-end leave-in conditioner. Try it. You will thank me later. And it smells good too. What does it smell like? It smells like, it's just got a nice, clean Salon Selectives scent. It's got like the apple undertones, but it's kind of perfumey. I really like it. Hydrates and Shines Repair with Brazilian keratin oil. See, to me, according to my hair person, the oils are what you want in your leave-in conditioner. So this is definitely a good one to use. Oh, little girl. Okay, well, that is it for my Dollar Tree must-haves. Obviously, as you know, there's a lot of other things that I love from the Dollar Tree. I do have a playlist on here with a bunch of Dollar Tree hauls where you can see all the things that I've bought from the Dollar Tree in the last year. I started doing Dollar Tree videos a year ago. Also, I have a few review videos where I talk about what I think of these different things after I've used them for a while. Anything in this video I've had for a while, and that's why I'm telling you that they're must-haves. In my opinion, I know some people, there's got to be somebody who won't agree with me on some of these, and that's okay. We all have different opinions on things, but this is my opinion. Let me know if you have any thoughts or comments on any of the products that I mentioned. Are any of these your favorites? Did you not like any of these? I still want to hear that too. If you love Dollar Tree videos, be sure to tune in every Friday. I have Dollar Tree videos except for the first Friday of the month. I do something called Festive Fridays where I cook. Also, I just want to let you know this too real quick. In my last Dollar Tree haul, I talked about shadow boxes, and I asked if you guys wanted to see me put my shadow boxes together, and you all said yes. Not all of you, but a lot of you. So I decided to go ahead and do that. So tune in on Wednesday. I'm going to be doing my shadow box, and I'm also going to be reviewing a hot glue gun that has been sent to me while in that video as well. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your day or night. I love you. Bye.